Cruise was so much more of like a fun music video where Korra got to just let go and be free and have fun and not care about what others had to say, what the haters had to say. Meanwhile, Toxic Love is a lot heavier on the heart. It's more about her experience in her last relationship. So with Cruise, I really enjoyed being able to just be free and have fun and take Korra on all these awesome adventures all around Los Angeles to just have fun, enjoy yourself, and live her life freely, free of judgment, free of any sort of like comments, mean comments on Instagram. You know, Korra gets a lot of mean comments all the time, and it just was a message that, you know, at the end of the day, you can comment mean stuff, but if you just concentrate on the good parts of life and the beautiful parts of life, then, you know, everything will be okay at the end of the day. So, yeah, it was a pleasure to be able to make Cruise. And even bigger pleasure to make Toxic Love. You guys are not ready for this. It's going to be amazing.
Shakira just came out with her new song, which is very like a beachy broken relationship.
I don't really like it.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Love you.
I want us to have a song together and then do it. I know. How about we do that? Really? Yes, I have a whole team, production team and everything.
It's like the reason I haven't been too pushed to do that yet is because the only reason I haven't been oh my god, I didn't even know we were live.
Yeah, we're live right now.
The only reason I haven't been like pushed to do that is because I haven't released any of my own.
Finally, the Lord has done it. Finally, the Lord has done. Finally, the Lord has done it. Finally, the Lord has done it. Finally, Korra Obidi is happy again. Finally, Korra Obidi has found love again. Finally, Korra Obidi is in love again. There's a man that looks very handsome that has fallen in love with Korra again. In fact, the entire family of the man has fallen in love with Korra. You know, I watched them yesterday night and I was so happy seeing Korra happy again. The whole family, even the parents of her to-be husband, they were all there making funs, you know, hey God, playing together. Even the sister, you know, was playing with Korra. They were all happy. I can't even measure that happiness, you know. I'm so happy for her. Every woman needs to be loved. I'm telling you, you can't share love at all. When you love someone, you should love that person with your whole heart, knowing quite well that no one is perfect. I don't say Korra is perfect, but what Justin Dean did to Korra, I mean, is too bad. It's just too bad. The worst thing any man in this world, in this life, can do to any woman, either you're or the person's wife or even a man's girlfriend that just gave birth for the man, okay? It's too bad. How can you be such heartless, leaving a woman that just gave birth to your own baby just a day or two after she delivered her baby, and you just left her without minding about her health or even the health of her baby? What if she's sick or anything? If there's any emergency, who will help her? Who will call the ambulance for her or something like that kind? Who will do that? And even if it will happen to be your child, you know, that, you know, needs emergency, who will call the ambulance for the baby when knowing quite well that your wife just gave birth? I mean, that is the highest wickedness ever. Justin Dean, you did not do it well. So why were you trying to apologize when you have finished, you know, all the odd, you know, character, when you have finished doing what you are doing, when you have finished Korra, accusing her of one thing or the other, and your online brothers and sisters helped you even to break that marriage? No, now why are you begging? Why are you asking Korra for forgiveness? You dare not do that. How can you break your home? How can you spoil your home and then you come out to shed crocodile tears? You come out to beg Korra for forgiveness. For what? Where will Korra start to beg you? I mean, where will Korra start to forgive you? Is it when you left her when she just gave birth? Is it when you took away her suckling baby that was just suckling her breast? Huh? Is it when she, is that what will make her to forgive you? That her breast was full of milk, and it was not easy for her. Ask any woman that just gave birth that her breast is full of milk how they feel. Depends, and so on. And she was asking you, begging you to give her baby to suck her breast, to suck the milk out, from her breast. You refuse doing that. Where will she forgive you? Where will she start to forgive you, Justin D? I myself, Mama Egwueji, I pray, I always preach forgiveness, on this channel. Yes, that's my work. I preach for forgiveness. But in this your own case, Korra is supposed to walk away from you because you did, an unthinkable thing. You should have waited for that baby to be at least 2 months, 2, 3 months, or 4, and then if you do that after 3 or 4 months, and then you leave her, okay, then it wouldn't be so serious like that. And you accuse her of so many things, exposing her the truth and the false accusations, pile them together and threw it at her, and then you feel that she can forgive you. She has moved on with her life, so you should also move on with your life. Okay, at least your marriage was blessed with 2 children, 2 beautiful daughters. They are just, your carbon copy. So you should be proud, that Korra, you can still feel her presence, seeing your children. That is why it is good for, in fact, this is for every man out there. It doesn't mean that those men you see living peacefully with their wife does not mean that they don't have quarrels. It does not mean that they don't have their differences. It does not mean that they don't offend each other. They do. But there are some things you need to neglect if you want to, be a married man or a married woman. If you want to stick to your marriage, if you don't want others, outsiders, to come into your marriage, okay? So there are some things you don't need to, talk about. There are some things, you should neglect whenever it happens. You should have spoken to your wife in the room, in your own comfort zone, and you iron out your differences, say it out, and then forgive each other, and then move on because of those children. When you were saying all sorts of things on Facebook, on YouTube, on social media, you did not remember your beautiful children. All those things, is documentation, will always be there. Okay? They will know when they grow up, they will see it and say, okay, our dad, you did very well, or our dad, you did not do well, even as well as, their mother. So that is why, once you give birth to children, you should protect those children's image, because the young shall grow. Tomorrow, those children will grow, okay? And then the internet, that they don't know anything about it, they will come to know it, okay? So I'm happy for Korra that she has, found love again. She has moved on because you really broke her heart. She less expected that from you, okay? So Justin Dean, I know you must have moved on because you first moved on. We saw you when you brought someone that you said she was taking care of your children, and she was naked in front of you, and in front of the children she was naked. That was where you spoiled the whole show. And so, even if Korra agrees to forgive you, in fact, her online sisters and brothers will never allow her to forgive you because you did the unthinkable things. Yeah. So, Korra, I'm happy for you. Congratulations for finding a new love. And without doubting it, I have seen that man loves you so much. And the man also does what you do, the worst of a thing. Oh, Korra, baby, my baby, I love you so dear. Okay, so keep on rolling. The sky is your starting point. I wish you all the best. Move on, my sister. Move on, my daughter. This life not get duplicated, okay? So, my people, you have heard, you will know what has been happening between Korra and her former husband, her ex-husband, Justin Dean. You have seen what Justin Dean did to Korra. If Korra were to be your sister or your daughter, Would you have accepted that? Would you have asked her to forgive Justin Dean? Please say your own opinion in the comment section. It's good to forgive, my people. But at least in that case, I mean, before Justin Dean did what he did, immediately Korra Obidi gave birth to her child. He must have been having it in mind, awaiting for such a time when he could do that in order to break her heart, a woman that just gave birth. Have you given birth before? Do you know how it is when a woman gives birth? Do you know how women are? Their ear hurts and so on. Do you know how strong they are or how weak they are? That's exactly what happened to Korra when the so-called husband left her when she just gave birth. It's not right. So Korra should move on with her life. Thank you, my people, for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Until my next video, this is Mama Egwueji saying bye. I love you, my people.